There we go. We found the right button. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. We're going to continue the grind to 200, as always, until it's finally over in a few days. Almost done. We're at the home stretch, and then we move on to Phantasy Star Universe. Though I think I might take a small break before doing. I can't promise I'll go right into grinding to 200 on Phantasy Star Universe immediately. Because I really want to get done with some of my backlogged offline or off-stream projects, video projects that I've been doing for YouTube. So I think I'm going to focus on those as well as just regular other content streams for a little while before going into PSU. But we will get there eventually. Alright, let's hit it.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah, DJ's got it. Here we go again. Alright, let's get this shit. I don't think I have to use the bank, do I? No, I don't. Okay, that's it, yeah. Don't really have any other prep work to do, so let's get back into it. Got a very special song coming up for the beginning of this grind. Let's hope it doesn't get DMCA'd considering a certain video game company's reputation. That's right. The big 90s throwback. Ah, 1998. I'll never forget it. That's what Leon says in Resident Evil 4's intro. I only found out very recently that even though he's obviously just talking about the in-game story, the lore for Resident Evil, you know, that's 1998 is when Raccoon City blows up or whatever. Even though that's what he's talking about, it's the wrong-sided glove. Somebody pointed out that that was also a huge year for video games. Like some of the biggest franchises still around today, or even one-offs that were like really popular, came out that year. Like Resident Evil 2. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, which we're hearing right now. And then they listed off a bunch of other games, and I was like, holy shit, like, I was like, I've played 90% of those, and I thought they were all awesome. It was a pretty impressive list. It was pretty stacked. I just realized I forgot to change lobbies. There we go. I gotta check the stream. Yeah. Yeah, check the, okay. It's working. That one goes out to Link. Wait, I gotta change gloves real quick. Didi? How many dragons till 200? Your guess is as good as mine. I can show you the XP count though. And I know I get roughly about 1 million EXP for every 2 hours played, I believe. So how are you, Didi? It's been a while. I got your initials on my shirt. It's 2.3 million. Yeah, it's 2.3 million actually. We're reaching 200 by Wednesday or Thursday. Yep. It's very likely going to be Thursday. Wink, wink. Hint, hint. It's very likely going to be Thursday. Didi's picking up what I'm putting down. There's a certain somebody else who streams on that day that may or may not be there for that, so. And I gotta message some people about that too. Same room I do when I'm moving stuff around in banks. That's actually, I actually only use that room because of the fact that, oh wait, do you mean like the party that I make? Like how I just put like a period? I just put like one, like the way I name the party or something? Or do you mean the lobby that I'm in? Oh, okay, you meant the, yeah. Yeah, my brain just said, why don't we just make this process here of making a new room every time, just make that as short as fucking possible, you know, to optimize. FX Hugh has found a red ring from Dark Falls. Congratulations, FX Hugh.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's saving me! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
That's why he's the GOAT. Lovey! Not Lovey, Lovey. Either way, man, we're on the home stretch. We're almost there. Our journey is almost coming to an end. No, I meant the journey to 200 is almost at the end. I'm still gonna play on Salacia, but it's gonna be a mix of on-stream and off-stream with her. With her, I'll basically stream collaborations. Or just play offline like when somebody else I know is playing or streaming this game. And that's pretty much it. With Vaughn, I will... Well, once he's 200, I'll also play him off-stream as well if I want to. But when it comes to stream content, I'll be playing as him whenever I do like a replay of the story. Once in a while, I like to replay through the story of games that I like, so... We'll be revisiting this game again, in different ways. Uns post 200? No. No, I don't really do... Pizza Mate actually asked me about this a couple days ago. I don't really do rare item hunts. It's never really been a thing that catches my attention just because I'm not a fan of RNG basically. Or like acquiring something rare or difficult. Well, yeah, like something rare through RNG only has never been a thing of mine. I forgot to turn down the volume on this just because the music's too good, man. I can't. It's like a sin to turn it down. There we go. Yeah, I've never been too big of a fan of rare item hunts. I usually like getting unique, like legendary weapons and armor in games like this when there's a specific questline that gets it to you 100% guaranteed, rather than just killing the same enemies over and over and praying for it to just drop one day. It's just not been it's just not my thing. I burn out like immediately. As soon as I start trying to do that, I just immediately burn out and want to go play something else. I'm just like, no. That being said though, if I have friends like in this game in particular, because I like this game enough to play it a lot anyway, and now some of my, my closest friends literally are people who play this game all the time. If they want to look for a rare item and want some company, I am more than willing to help out and go with them for that. That is something I don't mind. Oh. The daily luck forecast has changed. It's 5 p.m. Oh, for me anyway. Wrong button. The USA-Belgium game is starting. Oh, right, the World Cup. Is there any particular team that you're rooting for, Didi? Maybe one of those? Those are some cute emotes. I like those emotes. I don't follow sports. Me neither. That's why when you said that, I was like, oh, right, the World Cup. The whole month, I just keep seeing, you know, seeing and hearing about it on the internet because everyone and their mom, including, you know, corporations will post about it. Like, you go to Google and you see a soccer ball or some shit, and the homepage of, like, Firefox, like, web browsers, like, you can't escape it, right? So, like, that's the only reason I know it's even happening. But yeah, it's just like a thing I just put in the background of my mind. I was like, oh, right, whatever. Taking a useless shit. Alright, be right back. 1 second. There we go. Had to get the glove. Just doing a quick inventory sort, sorry. Sort? No, sort. On the fly while waiting for this dude to die. Well, in that moment I was just waiting for him to get back up. hell's Last Impression? Well, I don't know most Fantasy Star music by name, I should say. Cause like, I sat there, I was like, wait. Just before I hit enter on lobby, I was like, what the? What the hell does, you know? Song's almost gonna change or end. This is a 30-minute loop if it wasn't obvious. But hey, it's a good one, man. I don't get tired of it. But after this, I got a very special playlist that I'm gonna, you know, start up. That I think will take us straight to the end of the grind. I think it's long enough. We might repeat it once, at least. But I think it'll take us most of the way to the end of the grind. Like all the way to Thursday, basically. Canali on the Mega Level 30 disc. Congrats, Canali.
Dylan! Son of a bitch.
I see an opening. It's like the World Cup. You gotta punch through, man.
I'm ballsy.
Did Mario and... I want to say... I might be misremembering, but doesn't... I think both Mario and Sonic at least have one sports game that's a soccer game, don't they? Something like that? I know Mario does, yeah. There's one that's called Mario Strikers, I believe. I think so. Anyway, well, there we go. Let me go get that new playlist. Gonna be a good one. There we go. It's quite enough to put it at 75%. Instead of 50, I think. 15 minutes in and USA is already losing. It's not looking good for the host countries. Which countries are... Where are the host countries? Oh, that's right. I think somebody did tell me that at one point and I forgot. Give me 1 second. Alright, let's go. Chris! From Resident Evil? Chris Redfield? Chris! Trying to imitate Rebecca from Resident Evil 1. It's fresh on my mind because I said I was playing through those games off stream, so. But Chris found a Zonde level 30 disc. Well, congrats, Chris.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you. Wait, Canada and Mexico have already been eliminated? Dude, it took me a minute to see that. I think as I got distracted looking at something else for when I turned off my my webcam in the corner. So when I looked back, I thought I'd already read that message, and then it's like, oh wait, no, it's a new one. So Canada and Mexico are already done. They're finished. Damn. Bam.
Oh shit. Sorry about that. I was messing around with background stuff. I totally... How rude of me. I forgot to... For those who might be wondering, this is the Guilty Gear X2 soundtrack. The tracks will probably be moving a little too fast this time for me to name them all out. But if you just look up like Guilty Gear X2, I'll give you the title of the video at least if you want to look it up. For anybody curious about the music. Because there's just too many tracks, I'm not gonna be able to name them all. Because some of them like are actually like 30 seconds or less. Guilty Gear XX-OST. That's it. This video in particular, that's its title, but it's by Jisang So, that's the uploader, and it's 1 hour and 44 minutes and 43 seconds, so look that up on YouTube and you'll find it. I'm still gonna focus on the grind today too, so... Yesterday was a bit easier because the tracks, well, some of them were on 30-minute loops, like the Zelda one, of course, the Gerudo Valley theme from Ocarina of Time. But, and a lot of the Kingdom Hearts tracks, they were like 2 to 3 minutes a piece. But that isn't always the case for some of these, so... Most of them, sure, yeah. Oh shit! Got him before he took off. One of the best ones right here. I'll name drop this one. Blue Sea, Blue Sky. Japanese theme. And it's a beautiful one. By the way, I did fuck up a little bit. It's actually Blue Water, Blue Sky. But some places are probably gonna upload it the way I said it, because they might also misremember it as well. Because I have seen some tracks in different in different video game soundtracks. I have sometimes seen playlists where they have like a slightly different version of the name of a song, and it's clearly because the uploader fucked up like I did right now. So for all I know, I probably got it right and the other person got it wrong, or the other way around. I don't know. It happens with synonyms, you know. But yeah, the way it's written on the description is Blue Water, Blue Sky. I'm pretty sure it's that one. What happens with cinnamons? Is this a setup for a joke or something? I don't know, what happens to cinnamons? Wait, did you... I don't know if this was maybe the intended joke, or if you're actually asking this, like for real, but did you confuse what I said with cinnamons when I said synonyms? Is that like, or are you just like making a joke about it basically? I think it just barely hit me. It's like when I asked Lantis about the hotel amenities at Anime North, at the hotel we were gonna stay at, and I ended up on purpose going, I'm gonna see what kind of anemones they have. I gave her a good chuckle. Anemones, not amenities. Did I have a Nemo stutter? Well, I typed it to her, so it was kind of hard to, you know. But it would have been funnier if I had done that, right? If like I had intentionally added like some dashes to it and like stuttered it on purpose, right? To be like anemone, like that, right? I should have done that, yeah. Cinnamon and synonym, yeah. It took me so long to get that. My mind is also just in other places too, so I'm a little distracted. Like I didn't even notice we're already coming up on an hour. I guess that Zelda song was 30 minutes. I should have, you know. But like, still, even then, like, I just lost track of time. I've just been kind of, I've been kind of absent-minded lately, so. And partially because I am going through some real-life changes, too. That is part of it. But only a small part compared to everything else. That actually has more to do with streaming. Yeah, it's just background stuff. I'm a little distracted lately, so. Kinda sucks. I'd rather be 100% focused on this right now. But hopefully I'll, you know, be able to get some better sleep and focus up a little bit more in the coming days before, well, in the coming days leading up to Thursday, when we're hitting 200. Toki! Toki found the Nofeli Seas with 45 hit from a Pazuzu. I have no idea what any of that means because I've never heard of any of that shit. Toki, though. I like that name because it's the name of it's the same name an old friend of mine had on Phantasy 14. I think they still play. Oh shit, I didn't lower his health enough. I think they still play the game too. But yeah, I just found it funny because it obviously refers to token, you know. Talking. You know.
Woo! Good morning, ladies.
That kind of token.
Like that shit, man. I gotta get you that shit.
Split. I wonder where that word came from for that. I heard it a long time ago and was like, okay. like some of the more recent tracks got a little louder. Gotta make a small adjustment there. A volume adjustment. Also, I want to say I think I already did name drop most of these tracks when I first played them on a non-PSO stream, actually. I forgot what... Yeah, it must have been during one of the vlogs or something, the vlog streams, when I was playing this music, that I think I name dropped a lot of it. I might have. I'm starting to have flashbacks. It's like, wait, I think I remember saying the names of these tracks out loud. Holy sh... Scared the shit out of me. I think one of my neighbors just dropped something hella loud. Either that or somebody far away had some leftover fireworks. $1,860,000. Yep, we're on track. We're on track for level 200 on Thursday. If I feel like I'm gonna get there too early, like on Wednesday, I'll probably cut the stream short, because I actually do want to do it on Thursday for a certain reason now. I know I said I wouldn't delay it, but I was originally, like, what I meant by that was I wouldn't delay till like the next EXP boost week. But delaying it a day or two for other occasions, yeah. Yeah, I think I would. So I'll probably talk more about that tomorrow. Oh, is that it? Yeah, actually, yeah, we just passed the threshold. Alright, folks. Well, there you have it. Oh, shit. Fucking bottle cap, get over here. There you go. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We're at an hour and 7 minutes from when I hit record. Shortly after I started streaming. You know, it's because I leave it on the title screen for a few minutes. Give people time to come in and stuff like that. The usual thing that most streamers do. Once I hit record, that's like right before I come on camera and then, you know, start yapping and playing the damn game, so. Yeah, we're done for now. So as always, thank y'all very much for watching. I appreciate all the support across all platforms. As always, please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Don't die. And until next time, I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And I will see y'all next time. Peace. Have a good one, y'all. Bye. Oh, right when the sign. They're cool. Take it away, Vaughn. With the submachine guns in each hand. Here we go. Here we go.
You son of a bitch.
Oh!
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's hitting me!
I'm
That's
ballsy.
why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
A test of your reflexes.
Son of a bitch.
I realized I played that one twice. Oh well, whatever. Good night, everybody.